Okay, it's going to rain. I want to show you what's going on. This seals it. Not so much during the overnight hours, but once we get into the pre-dawn hours by 7 o'clock in the morning, 80% chance of rain. Take it through the day tomorrow. Again, 100% chance of rain between 11 o'clock and 3 in the afternoon. And then it drops down pretty significantly coming up by 7 o'clock in the evening. And beyond that, I think rain will really taper on down. It's not only the rainfall that we're going to get, it's going to be a very eventful weekend. We got some really cold air moving in by Wednesday and Thursday. Here's a look at what's really by Thursday. Here's what's going on in terms of that rainfall moving on in, and here's our future track computer model. That rainfall, again, moves in during the overnight hours by 7 o'clock. Yep, we got light rain into the area. Now, these areas of heavier rain in the yellow, orange, and red, they're likely to wimp out a little bit, become more moderate by 11 o'clock in the morning, but you can see it moving on through our part of the world. By 3 in the afternoon, it's lifting northward, and then by 7 o'clock in the evening, it's pretty well moving in. Moving out, we switched to a longer range forecast model there, but again, it looks like it'll move out coming up by Tuesday evening later on. And then by Wednesday, I think we're going to be just fine during the day with a lot of sunshine. We see a decent day, but then Thursday, we start to see some big changes in terms of temperature during the afternoon hours. Here's where we are again Monday during the day. Again, we got cloud cover moving back on in. Saw rain this morning, overnight, and early this morning, around 1/3 of an inch for the most part, 1/3 to 1/2 an inch. And then we saw sunshine. Now we're seeing cloud cover move back on in overnight. Could we see a stray shower by 3? Yeah, it could happen. I expect that most of it's going to be 7 o'clock and after. We actually warm up toward dawn into the low 50s. There's where we are at 11 o'clock. Pockets of moderate rainfall into the region. Pockets of moderate rainfall drop through noon and 1. Here's where things are at 3 in the afternoon. Still some pockets of moderate rainfall, but they start moving out after that. So by 7 o'clock in the evening, North Carolina probably rain-free, and much of the south side rain-free, and the low pressure area is finally starting to kick on out. By 10 o'clock in the evening, there it is, lifting on off to the north, more of a west and northwesterly wind flow into the area, and there's where we are by Wednesday morning. Temperatures into the 40s, and during the afternoon hours, we'll rise back on up into the mid-50s. There's where we are by 7 o'clock in the evening on Wednesday. Now, taking a look at rainfall, how much have we received? Well, of course, nothing Monday evening at 7, but then we start to get a little bit of rain toward dawn. 7 o'clock in the morning, we've seen around a 5/100ths to 1/10 of an inch of rainfall into the area. Then we go through the day, remembering again, between around 11 o'clock and 3 o'clock is when we're going to see the steadiest, heaviest rain. It'll likely be moderate at times. We could see an inch and a quarter. That's through 7 o'clock in the evening. Now, remembering that the rain is right on up into here by this point, how much do we add to that? Well, not much for most of us. We can see maybe a little bit more, a few hundredths of an inch more for parts of the region as it moves on out. So overnight, could see a stray sprinkle by 3 in the morning. Temperatures drop during the evening and start to rise a bit during the overnight hours. And during the day tomorrow, around 55 degrees, perhaps 57 on the south side. Good slug of rain noon, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And it'll be breezy, but really at any point during the day, but especially during the evening hours as that drier air kicks back in. We end up with 55 on Wednesday, Thursday, an isolated shower into the area, 50 degrees during the morning, and then dropping in the afternoon and really dropping for Friday and Saturday.